Today I wanted to give a video for the family, or a family video. This is just a real quick one for fathers out there, and maybe even mothers that may be watching my videos, teenagers. It's pretty family oriented. The Instax mini cameras. They make a few different models. The only two active models that I'm aware of myself, like Walmart store brand, is the Instax Mini 40, which is kind of like a guy's camera, if you had to be to the point about it. And then they have the 7 Plus, which is more of a female's. It's got different modes up here that the camera I'm holding is going to refuse to focus on. Yeah, it's going to refuse to focus, but there's a house setting, there's a clouded setting, there's a bright setting, and there's a brighter setting. And you just kind of rotate between them. That's the difference between this one and this one. This does not have any such functions. Now, to get a little bit more into detail between these two, there's numerous colors for this. The way it's depicting on the screen right now, like actively up here, is bluer than what I'm looking at. It looks to have a slight teal color to it. But it's I guess it's blue. Maybe I'm struggling with my colors a little bit. But they have this in pink and red and orange and blue, and you can buy them in all these different colors. And at first they couldn't. At first you only had a few. You had pink and you had blue, and then they came out with this, and then now I'm seeing like 8 different colors, 8 different cases for them. This one has a case that fits this one differently. Anyway, they all take a supplied thing called Fujifilm's Instax Minis camera rolls. You basically rip the packaging and you install them in a very specific way. Let's see if this one's about out. Nope. Okay, it says I got 8 left. It's pretty good at counting. I don't know if these are colored or if they're not colored. We're going to see. Press that button there and it turns right on. And to not entirely waste it, it's going to be wasted no matter what. So we'll just point it at this horrible room of mine. Huh. That must mean the batteries are dead. Was that? Oh. Selfie on mode. Okay. I believe that means the batteries are dead. We're going to cut that one off, because it probably is dead. This one doesn't have a push button. This one you pull to turn it on. And it says S. I don't know what that means, so let's find out. Okay, it flashed. And the instant print picture comes right out. So from S, now it counts down to 10. Okay, I don't know if these are black and white or not. I do say that with purpose because you can get them in black and white, you can get them in color. This is a pretty big case. Not entirely sure how to advertise these, but they are actual camera films for it. And I don't know if this is a value pack or not. It says value pack, but you know, people will put anything on a bag. These are expensive. All of these are expensive. Hell, the cameras are a bit expensive. But if you want a instant print camera, these are really good because they really are basically the old-fashioned photos. This looks to be in color because the backpack on the ground is going to be in color here. And it's just a dark room. So because I have it on the house setting, what I'm going to try doing is putting it on the cloud setting. We're going to try this again. Let's see if that makes any difference. It may make difference in the wrong direction. We're going to find out. All the same, it probably goes without saying that these do require batteries. The batteries that they require are pretty much the same between the two designs. There's two AA batteries. You can take the batteries out without ruining your film. So you just change these batteries out here like that. And this one, the batteries come out this side pretty much the same way. Although this one takes 4. Wow. 4 batteries. I guess that means it lasts longer. Of course, I would suggest that this one gets advertised to women and very girly people that take lots of pictures. Whereas this one is just kind of for the guy who wants to take pictures of his son when he's, fishing. Or daughter. Or whatever. So it's not expected to be used as heavily, because I feel like this is for a more mature man than that one. But I'm making a pretty heavy accusation, and people could get pretty heated about that. They may just like the classical style and get it because it looks classical, so could end up being used a lot heavier. You would need more batteries. That one and this one have the same output, same flash, same camera, same process. You just have 2 extra batteries, which means that the life is longer. Let's see. Now, it's hard to say because this one hasn't fully developed, but immediately looking at it, I can't actually even see the backpack, where this one I can. And this is a very dimly lit photograph, but I feel that this is a good example of how well this settings thing works. It's not great. Not great. You would want to be in a better lit room. And I'm gonna assume that in a house it's set up to be in a brighter environment. That light right there is really reaching because it's probably trying to spread the light, and it's not working. And when I set this to cloudy, it made it look really cloudy. Like, I don't know if shaking it does anything for these newer ones, but these are the two. Again, you pop that one out, pop this one out. Now, for some reason, it has selfie mode. Now, I mean, it has a camera reflector right here. And with that camera reflector, you can pop it out just a little bit more. And I guess it gives you a fisheye look or something. But you push it all the way back in and it resets it. And then now it's just a regular camera. This one, the difference is all of these options to change how the lighting affects it. This one just focuses slightly different if it's in selfie mode. You do have that little mirror that you don't have with this one. Let's hope it doesn't put my ugly mug on there. Yep, the light does not cut on without the battery. That's how you can tell if it's dead. This one is ready to go. That flash was actually a lot brighter, but it seems like my camera might have corrected the flash and gotten rid of it. Just put that there too. Now these are packs of either 20 or 15. These are 5 20 count packs or 25 count packs. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 20 count packs. Okay, so in these boxes, you actually have 2 packs. 2 packs of 10 apiece. That's what these are. And you can buy overly decorative boxes like this where they have like each one's going to have a different color on the outside. Instead of being white, it may be pink, or it may be blue or lime green. Just depends which random one is ready for the photo that you take. So they give you that customized look and feel to them. And this one, the shutter actually closes when it shuts, and this one, the shutter closes when it shuts. And I would suggest this one sits better on its side. You would even argue that that's the way you hold it, but who takes a picture with their hand up here? It sits like this, and the name is perfect like this, and it ejects out the top. But I would sit it sideways simply because it has more base. This one, however, it only sits sideways. It's so rounded and childish, I guess. The reason I have these two is because I had originally bought one for my ex-fiance back when she was the fiance. And as a matter of fact, I believe hers is pink. Yeah, I believe hers is pink. No, well, yeah, I believe hers is pink, and then the case is blue like this. And she used it a few times and it stopped, and I had noticed all of this was neat, and I'd never really played with it, but I noticed that it had those things, and I decided to look into getting me one because I thought this was all that they made, was a boys version and a girls version, and I wanted to take pictures of my daughter. And of course I didn't want to take back the present that I had gotten her. I had gotten her hers, and then I had gotten the case for it and everything. So I went out and I bought one, and then it was a couple of weeks later I saw this one, and I thought, well, I'll feel like I have testicles if I buy this one. So I bought it, and I can't actually say how much they were. I don't feel like they're a good price, but they are buyable. Like, they're not so ridiculously expensive that you'd look at it and cry and be like, I can't eat for a month. But they are a little on the expensive side, and these are on the expensive side. And also, if you don't have them and you buy them on the internet, these are expensive. You got to buy these at Walmart if you're going to buy them at all. And you can buy one pack like this, or you can buy them like this, or you can buy them in a 5 count pack. But quite frankly, they come in colors, and then you can buy the frames in colors, or you can buy the actual print is in black and white. Like, this is my daughter, that's in black and white. This is the house that I technically own. I don't get to live in it. This is my daughter in black and white. This is me because my daughter took that picture. And all of these are in black and white because it's made that way. It's made to do black and white. Those are the ones. It's a completely separate pack, and then I have these in color. And I have all of these, and it's annoying changing them out, but it's annoying for just the right reason. It says I have 8 left. I don't really want to open it, but the battery's dead. Basically, this pack will have a yellow line on it, and you're going to want to take this and slide it in the exact same way sorry, like this, matching the yellow line to the yellow line up here. And this right here is a window that shows you that that yellow line is there. It means I do have some in here, which means you should probably check this. And then this says you do have like 8 left. So because you have one in there and it has 8 left, you don't open that. These are sensitive. I imagine they're temperature sensitive, they're light sensitive, and you probably shouldn't, handle them very much either, because that's, putting your hands all over them can mess them up. So like these, I touched them, but I wouldn't, put my hands all over them before they've developed. This one I let develop in the air. Those two I let develop in the air. And, I can go a little further with this and say that they fit in the Yu-Gi-Oh card and Pokemon card and Digimon card packs very well, actually. Let me cover up this terrible view of this terrible household, and let's see what we got here. That's Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Where is the thing? Hold on, y'all. I know it's dark, but y'all don't want to see this house no more than I want to show it to you. Gonna very quietly and very gently suggest that I am not legally allowed to modify anything in this trailer. And then my trailer owner is a slumlord, so that means I don't get a lot of say in anything. I'm not allowed to touch anything, and everything needs to be fixed, and nothing is fixed. So, okay, so like the Pokemon card collectors, they, you get all of these sleeves, and you can actually put these in here. Like, that's my dog, bless its heart, can't be with me because people, including the slumlord. But you can take these priceless family photos and stack them in here and rearrange them. I can even, oh well, I thought that was in this page, but it's not. There we go. I have pictures of 4 of my daughter and 2 of me in black and white. And I have pictures of my daughter in color, me in color. And they all fit in the collector's albums. That's about all there is to these. They're pretty much just kind of there. That one's wasted, that one's wasted, that one's wasted. They're wasted because I choose to. That's money going down the drain. But I let my daughter take some pictures earlier, and these are some of the pictures that she came up with, as well as me taking those pictures for the sake of showing y'all how they work. Got some just different things, and I'm just going to put them in here anyway, because why not? I'm going to fill it up pretty heavily. I'm going to put front and back and everything else, and I may go through here and put them all of me and any beach trips and stuff and all of that later, but I'm not really into that girly thing. It's just that I wanted pictures of my daughter, and this turned out pretty well. Like, this is back and forth. I have these on the back. These are pictures that I've kept because my daughter kept them. At first I thought there was a UFO or something, and I found out that's the flash of the camera in the reflection of the glass door. That entire picture is the neighbor's yard and the trees against the light of the sun setting in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And I'm like, oh crap. I felt stupid for a while. And then so those, they work pretty well in this container, and you can take them, with some style, or you can take them with old-fashioned style, And you can get all kinds of... I wish I had some to show you, but I just have no interest in buying any of the multicolored thingies. I'm just not that girly. I'm just girly enough to have one in case I want to use some options. Like if I go to a wedding, I would take both. Because like I'm taking pictures for people and it's just not working out. Okay, well hold on. I have something else I can try. You know what I'm saying? Because of the settings. But I do prefer that one for 150,000 different personal private preferencing reasons. But yeah, I know that's too many for a few reasons. But they both do pretty much the same thing. And they both take specifically AA batteries. They come with AA batteries. The ones that came with it are apparently no good no more because I let my daughter play with it when I was over there. But they work. They work pretty good. Kids seem to like it. I will be giving photos to my parents. And again, like if I go to a wedding or something, I can take pictures and they can date them and sign them and things. They have their little photos for anything that they do. And that's everything for the Instax Fujifilm and the Instax cameras. I don't know that these are made by Fujifilm. Yeah, they're made by Fujifilm Corporation. So they're actually made by the same company that makes these and other things. Alrighty, so 10 out of 10 for camera. Do I like these? Yes and no. They're only good for what they're good for. And if you need a bigger picture, it's no good. If you need a digital copy, it's no good. If you need to plug it in on a stand, it's no good. If you need to mount it somewhere, it's no good. If you need a timer, it's no good. If you need a bigger flash, it's no good. If you wanted to take multiple pictures really quickly, it's no good. It is just good for taking pre-accepted, posed pictures. You might can get candid pictures if you time things just right and things are just perfect, but you're not going to be able to set this thing up somewhere and like get everybody to behave appropriately for this and then get like a big crew of people in a photo unless you want to start losing quality when you start backing them out into the distance. But for what it's worth, it is a really nice camera and it does get good quality. This was not good. This was kind of good. This one was terrible. But the detail on this is, as hard as it is to see in footage, it is as detailed as you're going to see that Thor's necklace from a black and white film. These were in fact camo pants, and you can see just about as many details in the camo pants as there actually were in those camo pants. I would even argue that some of these in the dark are very detailed. They're not perfect, but they are great. And like that is better in real life than it is in the camera, I guess because of the plastic. But they're actually really well. They're just shiny. I can see her face. I can see her face really well. I think the camera's not focusing. Matter of fact, I'm going to fight this for a second. Let's see. Focus! Damn. Oh. There we go. See? It actually is really well taking pictures. That is much better quality. I think I've been taking these wrong on this camera the whole time. And I mean on this actual digital camera. Now that one is blurry because she was moving. Okay, so now that I know how to use my regular phone correctly, I want to give this, for what it is, I want to give the Instax cameras a 8 out of 10. because of all the options you get, both print wise and camera wise and selected options wise, and storage of the prints. I think that's great. Now they've never advertised this. I don't believe anyone has ever made this understanding before, but they are perfect for that, and they just happen to be. This was literally just, I had one on the shelf full of cards, and I thought they are the same size, and I tried it, and then I went out and bought another one just for them, and thought they were perfect. So I get an 8 out of 10 because I can't do 9 out of 10. Nothing is perfect, but this is really a one-trick pony. But if you need that one trick, you've got it. You've got all these designs, you've got all these options, you've got the storage down. It is all perfect for that one trick. So, everything considered, I think it's really nice for what it is. That's the Instax Mini 40 and the Instax Mini 7 Plus. Now, I don't know if the 40 suggests there's 40 different models, and the 7 Plus means this is the 7th model and it's a plus design. I don't know. But I do know that there's 2 designs, and that this one comes in like 5 to 10 colors now. It used to didn't. It does now. So I gotta admit, this is an 8 out of 10 for these cameras, and I hope this has given you a little something to think about. If you're watching this video based on the name, then you probably were wondering, and maybe this has helped you help tip the bucket one way or the other, do or don't buy. But if you accidentally just ended up on this and started watching, I'm not sorry. You watched it all the way through. Thank you for hearing me out anyway, and I hope this has given you an understanding of these cameras in case you see them in Walmart or somewhere and go, hey, I know those cameras. But this is a tool show, and I will be back to tools, guns, and knives very shortly. And thank you again for watching. And as always, people, be safe out there.